Take the seventh miner's face. Let him stare into your soul as many times as necessary. Because, by matter of fact, we have got player heads on the server thanks to Foxy No-Tail. Link in the description for his channel. But anyway, hello everyone and welcome to episode 4 of Scavengercraft Season 5. In today's episode, we are going to be looking into this book here. We created this book in between episodes. In this book is a project list. We already actually got a few things done on here. The first thing we can look at a time lapse, but everything else was done off camera, which was remove the cave, which was supposed to be inside of this mountain that we were going to build up, which connected from right there to over here. Second thing was to finish this inner circle here. And then we also got rid of the original storage shack. We still need to replace all the torches to keep it nice and symmetrical, because then I would get very anxious that it wasn't symmetrical perfectly. So let's go into the time lapse about this thing. Before we get into the time-lapse, I just wanted to remind you to subscribe if you want to see more of this series, and there's a new series coming out next week, so subscribe so you don't miss it. There you have it. We built up these crazy structures. They kind of remind me of like the Easter Island heads. I saw this design on Google, but then I couldn't go back and find it to give credit to where credit is due, but this is not my original design. It was a design similar to like this one right here that I found, and I just put the small ones at varying heights, and I made the big ones. I might come back and like ruin these a little bit and add some texture, like some cobblestone here and there, and like pieces falling off. Especially the backs look very, very plain. So I might do something back here. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but I do want to terraform the landscape around these guys so it doesn't look like they're just sitting on a flat plane here. But I don't know if you saw while we were around back, but there's now a gigantic hole ready for us to put the villager trading hall in here, along with a villager breeder. We might actually put a villager breeder in a different location. Actually considering putting it somewhere over here. Not 100% sure where I'm going to put the villager breeder. Be interesting if I could fit it inside this brain of the big guy in the center here. But, yeah, so this is what we got going. We did get a little bit of this grass area coming down here. We did not finish it. It was just getting late and I didn't want to finish it that night. But yeah, that's what we have done so far. But I want to get a few more things done off of this laundry list, trying to clean up everything around the world. So first of all, there's the villager trading hall, which is going to be underneath the cliff face. We want to do a path to the flower shack, which this is the flower shack over here, because that has the entrance in the back to the flower farm. So we're going to use this style of path and come over to here, similar to that one and to what it is over there as well. And then what else do we have? What else? We have path to the tavern, so we'll show you that in a second, and then remove path to the skeleton farm. So I want to remove this path here where Creeper is hanging out, and just redesign a building on top of here. I actually need to add the building part on top onto the to-do list, but we want to add a different style path to match everything else over there. And then this is the tavern that we have, which actually in between episodes, what we did is we came in here and we gave this a little interior. It's nothing much. Sparrow might come in here and do something a little different. But in the back here, we have this area down here, which goes to where the potion brewer is planned to be. And we just put a mini block version of the spruce planks over here. And we might want to put a light here so that it's not as color contrasty. And then if we go in the back area, we come down into the cellar, and all the way down here, we just so happen to have a zombie spawner, which I tried converting into a drowned spawner, but then I realized in the latest update they removed that feature, so you can no longer get tridents from those farms, because I wanted to work on a Guardian XP farm, because currently we are getting XP from a skeleton grinder, and this is episode 4, and last season we had a Guardian XP farm on episode 2, so we're a little bit behind. And let's see what else is on this list. Also on the list is a village around the tavern, so that's the tavern we were just at before. We want to add a little village similar to the one over by the longhouse at the graveyard. Then we want to move the creeper and the iron farm. So that's the iron farm, that's the creeper farm. I want to move those over to where the raid farm is and make that like an industrial area, so we don't have all these like ugly looking farms over here. This is getting us a decent amount of stuff. We did just a small AFK session while I was doing like around the house things, and we do have a decent amount of iron in here. I've actually emptied out that 3 or 4 times now. But yeah, and then also on the list is to add interiors for those village houses. But we do have a couple other things, but we're just gonna get working and try and get some stuff done on the server to clean up this area, because this area is not looking the greatest. And I also need to figure out what I'm going to do with this outer circle, whether I'm going to just landscape it into everything else. Not 100% sure. I'm also considering doming this central circle. So let's go. So it was at this point that I realized I didn't record any kind of time lapse. So we're just gonna go and review what has happened so far. So I'd just like to apologize for the fact that this video is gonna be much shorter than expected, because I cannot for the life of me find what happened to the footage that I recorded. I had like 2, maybe 3 time lapses and like a couple minutes worth of progress updates in between those time lapses. But as you can see down here, we built the little exterior of this mine here. This mine goes all the way down to level 12, so we'll be able to have diamond mining all the way down there. This is going to obviously look a lot better than this. This is just the starting out of what it's going to look like. It'll be texturized. I'm also considering getting rid of all this cobblestone in here. Let me know what you think about it. I don't know necessarily if I like it in the cliffside, but this is what we have for right now. And then I was on a voice chat with the Sparrow 44, and we just hung out and built this. I did not have any footage for this, so this is all you're going to get, or you would have gotten. And I made these like nice little custom oak kind of oak trees. And then, I don't know if you could see it through the glass. Oh, yeah, we added glass to the top of the circle. We have a ginormous tunnel. This tunnel comes all the way through here and over into our villager trading hall. I don't know if I mentioned that in a previous video, but we made a villager trading hall. And behind this door, we have a villager breeder as well. So, yeah, we have done a large amount of things. We actually have 2 levels worth of villagers. I still need to get these 3. Oh, I thought those guys were still in the minecarts. It was the iron trap doors. Anyway, yeah, we built that, and we have a big storage system. And if we come back through the tunnel, we can come up here. And I didn't time-lapse this because I had clips where I did it on camera. A little bit where we got rid of the iron farm, which was right here. And the creeper farm, which was right underneath that AFK platform that is still there. So what we're going to do in the next episode is we'll be making this path here and finishing up that mine. So hopefully I don't lose my footage for the next episode. But thank you very, very much for watching, and have a good day.